Bonjour tout le monde. I am in Paris all by myself. Welcome to It's the Kellys minus Brian. So I just dropped off my bags. I am staying at the Crayon Rouge Hotel, which is just a couple of blocks north of the Louvre. So I walked a couple of blocks to make my way towards Chapelle because that is where my first reservation was this morning at 11. So I'm gonna kind of move as fast as I can to get there right now. But I thought I would stop and show you guys part of the Louvre. But I literally have to pass through this just to get where I'm going. So I'm going to be in Paris for 3 days. I am here solo. This was actually supposed to be a trip to Morocco with my friend, and that got canceled due to COVID. I've traveled solo quite a bit before. Brian was totally okay with it. For anyone that's wondering, we kind of work opposite schedules anyway, so he's like, whether you're at work or whether you're in Paris, it's kind of the same thing. And if you guys want to stay in contact and watch all of my Europe videos for the week, let alone other videos like packing and whatnot, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We'd love it so much. Chapelle is on an island that's in the middle of the river called Île de la Cité. It is quite literally the middle of Paris. So everything is kind of here and then swirled around in different arrondissements. That island is home to Chapelle, the Conciergerie, Notre Dame, of course. Now the bridge that we have to cross to get to that island is called Pont Neuf, Bridge 9, and it's actually the oldest bridge. It is from 1578. There's 381 stone masks on it of like different faces, which makes it one of the coolest bridges. This is of course your first view of the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so while we are walking, let's talk about Chapelle a little bit. So it was built in the 13th century, Gothic architecture style. It's really beautiful. And it was built so that King St. Louis could hold all of his religious relics. That road was closed for some reason, so I had to stop and turn around. Anyway, built to hold 22 of his religious relics. It has the largest collection of stained glass windows in the world. You guys will see when we get in there. It is absolutely gorgeous. There it is. We're going inside. Okay, that was probably the quickest visit to Chapelle that anyone's ever done in the history of the world, but I would much rather do it for 10 minutes than completely skip it because it's so beautiful. Next door to it is the Conciergerie, which was once a royal residence, but then it became a prison. Now it's just a museum, but it most famously held Marie Antoinette in it before she got her head chopped off. Right, I'm about to get on the metro. This is not the oldest metro in the world, and it's not the biggest, but it does go about 600,000 miles every day, which is a lot. You can buy a single ticket or for €1.90, or you can buy a booklet of 10, which is €16.90. So it just makes more sense because you get a better deal. Anyway, so they give you these little paper tickets, and the key is you do have to hold on to the tickets, because sometimes when you get off at the stop, you have to put them back in the ticket machine in order for you to be able to get out. It's not every single stop, but a lot of them. All right, I made it to the Catacombs. We're about to go in. So excited. I went here once on my very first time to Paris when I came here with Nolan, and it was really cool. So I'm so excited for you guys to see it. $131 steps to go down, 112 steps to go up, and I'm out of breath. All right, we're gonna take the metro back towards the hotel. Not sure what we're gonna do yet. Okay, I got off at Saint-Germain, and it's raining. So all in all, my lunch was €24, which is definitely expensive for a cappuccino and some goat cheese with a salad and bread. But a lot of the stuff there was very expensive on its own anyway. So I was expecting to maybe spend about 40 there. So I did well. Now we are headed to get what is supposedly the best macaron in Paris. Alright, let's head to Notre Dame. Obviously Notre Dame is not open because unless you've been living under a rock, you know that it caught fire in 2019. These birds are crazy. I'm filming just in case they attack me, because Brian would really like it. Back where they're working on it. All right, I've literally just been wandering the streets. I went from Notre Dame through the Marais neighborhood. Popped in some vintage stores, saw some cool street art, and now I'm pretty close to my hotel, which I can finally officially check in because I haven't seen my room yet. Okay, so I always try to warn people of how small the rooms are in Paris, and now you're gonna see why. It is literally just a bed. Like, just the bed and a TV. The little bathroom. Bonjour. Oh, yes. So nice. All right, let's go to the ballet at the Opera House. I took a good nap and forced myself out of bed to do this. All right, allons-y. Alright, so I'm here and I made it to Palais Garnier, you know, Phantom of the Opera. The building was finished in 1874. It's considered a masterpiece of neo-Baroque architecture, and it's one of the world's largest opera theaters. The stairs were built shallow so that the women could walk up and not show their ankles. I don't know which is prettier, the outside of the building or the inside. The grand foyer was inspired by the Hall of Mirrors in Versailles. All gold, all mirrors, absolutely breathtaking. The inside where their performances are can actually seat almost 2,000 people. The inside was literally built to people watch. Box number 5 is the box that belonged to the Phantom. He demanded that it was empty every single performance. All right, so the ballet is done. Yes, I was right in the front row. Now I'm just kind of walking home, hoping to get something to eat. I'm really tired. If I could pass some sort of quick stand, that would be ideal. All right, so this actually really worked out because instead of finding a restaurant that was open late or a takeaway place, I went grocery shopping. These little chocolate biscuits, not for dinner, obviously. For dinner is these little mini baguettes. There's no fresh bread right now, obviously. And some blue cheese and, you know, some wine. So, bon appetit. All right, well, I think that's officially a wrap for day 1 in Paris. Because you know what? I'm just gonna lay here and keep drinking this. I mean, I don't have a cup, so I have to drink it that way. This is what traveling solo is all about. I'm just lay here and eat macarons all night. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. This was day 1. Day 2's got a lot more coming at you later. All right, I hope you're subscribed so you can keep up with the rest of my shenanigans on the rest of this trip. We'll see you guys later. Bye.